Hey guys, it's Destiny Lachey. Today I'm just coming to you guys with a fall makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm going to start with a clean and moisturized face. Now I'm just going to prime my face using the Smashbox primer. Now I'm going to start correcting my acne scars, and I'm using the MAC Conceal and Correct palette. And I'm using that burnt orange color in there to correct the darkness on my face. It's actually getting better, but you know, you still gotta correct if you want that flawless look, you know? So now once I have corrected everything, I'm just going to blend basically everything in with my finger, and it warms up the product and it just makes it blend so much easier. Now I am taking my Black Opal Stick foundation in the color Suede, I believe, Mocha, and I am just going to apply that all over my face. Now I'm going to take my Infallible L'Oreal spray and spray that all over my face and just blend that out with my beauty blender and literally pat that beauty blender into my skin to blend out the product. And the reason why I spray my face after I put on my foundation is just because it helps everything blend so much smoother and it just looks so much better. I know this color is a little bit darker than my actual skin tone, but I couldn't find my hazelnut foundation, so you know what? I just used this. It actually looks good at the end after you highlight and contour. I always tell people never to go lighter with your foundation, always go one shade darker if you can't find your foundation, or you know, you just can't find your color match. So now I'm just putting the MSF in dark all over my face with a fluffy powder brush just to even out my complexion with this darker foundation. It's just going to even out everything and make it more like my skin. And I'm just literally buffing that in. This is a mineralized powder, so it's very, very fine and it'll make everything look flawless. So now I'm taking my eyelid primer. This is the MAC primer. I'll put it down below. Everything will be listed down below. And I'm just priming my lids. And I'm just taking my ring finger and, you know, dabbing that into my lids. And I really honestly can't even remember the color, guys. So now I'm just taking a brush and blending out that face. Now I am taking, I believe this is, I think this is Red Brick by MAC. Yes, this is Red Brick by MAC. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell by the color. And I am using the edge of my concealer to make that sharp line on the outer V. Some people use tape. I just lately like to use the outer part of a whole bunch of my products, obviously. So now I'm just taking Carbon by MAC and carving out that inner crease, that crease area, and just blending it out with a blending brush. I did the other eye already, as you can tell. And you just want to blend, blend, blend. With darker shadows, you definitely need to blend it out so that it doesn't look so harsh, unless you're going for that look. Hey, my baby came in to say hi to everybody. So yeah, I'm taking a little bit more of that black color and putting it right below that reddish color that I put on, that red brick color, and I'm just blending it out again. As you guys can see, I use different brushes just because with black the color tends to smudge on the brush. But I just take random brushes that I have laying around, random blending brushes, and blend out that color. Now I am taking a gold color from my Fall Festive palette by BH Cosmetics and putting that on my lid. Right here, I am taking another color from that palette, a shimmery burgundy color, and putting it on the outer V. And I did put a little bit of white shimmer in my inner tear ducts. Now I am taking my liner and lining my eyes. Per usual, you guys know I always do this. And I'm just taking a painting brush. Actually, I think I got this from the dollar store, and doing my liner today. I'm using the NYC liner, but I just lately like this brush that I'm using. So now I am going to highlight my face using the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline. I love this concealer. If you guys are new to my channel, get used to this concealer because I love it so much. It's so cheap and it works so well. So I'm just making that little triangle shape and I fan out the edges so that it blends out easier. And I use my beauty blender that I was using in the beginning to blend out that color underneath my eye. And I do the same to the other eye. I use that applicator that comes with the concealer and just fan that out and blend. It's pretty simple. I just bring it up to my temples as well. And I use the concealer to contour my nose. I don't use a powder to contour my nose usually. Usually my under eye concealer does that for me, as well as the concealer that I put on the bridge of my nose. And it gives you a natural contour. And I always add more concealer if it's not bright enough for me. And now I just take a little bit of concealer on the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and blending that out with that same beauty blender. So just take your time with this. This is a sped up tutorial. Makeup does take time, so don't rush. It won't come out right. So now I'm going to take my Ben Nye Banana Powder and use that to set my concealer. And I'm just using a fluffy brush. It's a fluffy, smaller face brush, it looks like. And I usually don't highlight my forehead just because my forehead's kind of big, so yeah. Now I'm just curling my lashes and I'm putting on some mascara. Now I had so much trouble with this, you guys, but you know, forgive me. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 liner, and I just put that on my waterline. Now I'm taking the CoverGirl, the CoverGirl bronzer, couldn't think of the name, and contouring my cheeks. And this is the Real Techniques contour brush. I love this brush, especially for newbies. It works so well. Now I'm taking the Real Techniques blush brush, and I just added a little bit of blush to my cheeks, not too much, you can't even tell. Now I am taking my Ben Nye Banana Powder and baking right underneath my contour. This just makes my contour even more defined, and you know, your contour can cut somebody, honey, with this. So if you have trouble contouring, this will kind of clean up your contour a little bit and give you that sharp, nice, neat contour. Even if you messed up, it's awesome. That's what I do. I look crazy, but now I'm adding a little bit more blush because I didn't really see it. So I'm adding the Milani Rose blush, and I'm just adding that to my cheeks. If you guys don't have this brush by Real Techniques, go get it. It's amazing. It's their blush brush and it's tapered. It's great. So now I'm gonna take that what is this? The color from the Fall Festive palette, that purpley color that's on my lids, and putting that underneath my waterline. Now I'm going to line my lips with Night Moth by MAC. This is a really, really dark, deep burgundy lip pencil. You can use this all over your lips if you don't have the lipstick that I'm using, because it's gorgeous by itself as well. Now I'm going to take the Colored Rain Fever lipstick. I love this stuff. It shows up so well on camera. Just the color, it looks exactly as how you're seeing it right now. It is amazing. This color is a deep, dark purpley color, and it looks so great on darker skin tones as well as fair skin tones. So now I'm going to take a stippling brush from e.l.f. and just brush away my baking that I did underneath my contour, and I'm just going to brush that away. I added a little bit of MSF in dark to you know, make it look more united with my whole face. So just use that on a fluffy brush like I'm doing now. So now I'm just taking my highlight by Sonia Kashuk, the Goddess Bronzer, and putting that on my nose and my cupid's bow and my chin. And that is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, peace and love always.
What's up, beauties? Karen's back here with another video, and I told you guys I was going to bring you this eye look. This is my easy, simple black smoky eye with glitter turned up a little bit look. So it's easy and simple, but then it has the glitter, which a lot of people are scared of glitter. Don't be scared of glitter. I'm telling you, it just brings everything up. And the lashes that I have on right now are from Coco Lashes. It is in the style Bella, and they are super long, but I do like them. You guys know I don't wear lashes on an everyday basis, but I've been wearing them a lot more because I've been doing more eye looks. So as you guys know, if you guys are following me on the blog, I have a whole blog post about the Kiss lashes and their new singles adhesive glue that I use to put these lashes on as well. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely I'll leave a link down below so you guys can check that out. And until next time, beauties, I will catch you guys on the next one. Stay tuned for how to get this easy, simple, smoky eye. Alright y'all, so we're starting off with these brows already done. Now I'm going in with the Urban Decay primer potion and just priming my eyes. A primer is good for making sure your eyeshadows do not crease and also last a little bit longer. Now to create this look, I'm basically using all colors from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. You've seen it featured in my favorites. And I'm taking that first light brown shade there that I just pointed to. And I'll list everything down in the description box below, exactly the name of the shades and everything. But I'm basically using this as my transition color. I love this color. It's like that burnt orange brown. And those are the kind of colors that I usually gravitate towards too when it comes to transition colors. It's a good transition color for me, so I enjoy using those kind of shades. And I'm just making sure both sides match. Now taking a combination of these two browns from the palette, I'm going a little lower than that transition shade, focusing these deeper colors right into the crease area and defining my eye a little bit more, because I told you guys previously I have hooded eyes, so it's hard to define those. And being that I'm using the Kat Von D palette, I wanted to show you guys this brush that I also received. You guys know I received the Kat Von D palette and the brush from the makeup show in my press bag, so I wanted to show you guys that brush. But I'm taking the fluffy end of that brush and just blending those two shades together, making sure there's no harsh lines. Now taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean. Using a base like these NYX Jumbo pencils, it helps your colors pop. So I'm using the black base because I'm supposed to be adding a black shadow on top of it. But I think I may have forgot because it's not in these clips. But going back in with that transition color and just blending that out. I don't want to lose any of that brown color because, like I said, that's my transition. Now, in a perfect world, Kara wouldn't have forgot to use that black color right in the middle of that palette, but that was supposed to go on top of that base and set it, but I don't think I did it. I honestly don't remember whether I did, but in the perfect world, you would use that black shadow just to set it. And I showed you guys my Shimmering Skin Perfector in, what's the shade of this? I can't remember the name of the shade. I'll put it down below, as all products will be listed down below. And I'm just blending that into the inner corners and then just taking a wipe and cleaning up the bottom. And now it is time for glitter. Yes, so to help lock this glitter look in, I use my e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal along with the LA Splash waterproof, I can't remember the name of it, splash proof something, and using this beautiful glitter from LA Splash as well. Again, all products will be listed down below. I don't know the names of them and I don't have them around me right now, but I just take a really small detail brush. This is like a lip brush or something like that, I believe, but I like to wet it with the e.l.f. Lock and Seal, and then I'll dip a little bit of it into that LA Splash glue and just basically dip it into the glitter and apply it. So as I'm applying it, you can see the beautiful colors that's in this glue. You get a little bit of green, a little bit of blue, a little bit of purple, just depending on which angle you're looking at it from. So I freaking love the LA Splash glitters. Using the e.l.f. Lock and Seal, it really helps to lock the glitter in. Now you may see that I have a little bit of transfer at the top of my eyes right now, but I do blend that out. And without that e.l.f. Lock and Seal, a little would be a lot. Like I'm telling you, I used to have the worst problem as far as glitter transferring transferring into my eyes. That's life of a hooded eye girl, of course. I have these hooded lids that won't let me be great. I have these hooded eyes that won't let me be great. So, of course, it transfers because I blinked too fast and it wasn't dry yet. But I am able to blend that out. But most of the time, I just have glitter everywhere and it's a hot mess. But using this e.l.f. Lock and Seal has definitely helped. Now going in with my Kat Von D Lash Immortal Mascara on my top lashes. I already did like a semi-wing liner. I did that off camera. And I went ahead and applied my Cocoa Lashes in the style Bella using my Kiss one-time singles lash adhesive. And I do have a blog post, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. I'll link it here and also down below. And now going in with my J-Cat Makeup of the Day eye pencil. And I think that's just in the plain shade black. Going in to line my waterline. Now we're going to smoke out the bottom of these lashes. And I'm taking the lighter brown shade that I used as my transition color. Just going in and smoking out that black. And then we're also going to take the two darker shades that I used for my crease color. And we're going to smoke that out a little closer to the lash line. So it gives that gradient effect from the top and the bottom. And then again with those bottom lashes, just taking that Kat Von D Lash Immortal Mascara and doing my bottom lashes. And yeah, guys, that's the finished look here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show me some love. Comment down below. Give it a thumbs up. And I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys are interested in me getting my face, this is the same face that I used in my highlight and contour video. You can click here if you want to watch that, or check out my latest favorites videos. So thanks again, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, beauties.
Better have my money, not to Rihanna while the whole club fucking wasted. Every time I drop, I am the only thing y'all playing. In a drop top, do 100 y'all in my rearview mirror racing. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Drop, drop. Bitch, better have my money. Like drop, drop, drop. Pay me what you want it. Like drop, drop, drop. Bitch, better have my money. Like drop, drop, drop. Pay me what you want it. Bitch, better have my money. My money, my money, bitch better have my money, my money, have my money, money, bitch better have my money, my money, have my money, my money, have my money, bitch better have my money, my money, have my money, money, bitch better have my money, my money, have my money, bitch better have my money, my money, have my money, like drop, 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 like drop, 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 like drop, 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 like drop.
That moment when you realize you were so busy trying to be cute that you forgot your date was at a theme park and it's hot as hell outside.
Don't act like you forgot. I called a shot, shot, shot. Bitch better have my money. Like drop, drop, drop. Pay me what you want it. Like drop, drop, drop. Bitch better have my money. Like drop, drop, drop. Pay me what you want it. Bitch better have my money. My money, money, money. Bitch better have my money. My money, money, money. Bitch better have my money. My money, have my money. Bitch better have my money. My money, have my money. Bitch better have my money.
eyebrows are not on fleek.
Everybody finna tell you that you lying.
My mother lied to you.
Everybody finna tell you that you lying.
They can tell.
That's foul. My eyebrows. I know in that hotline bling.
Bitch better have my money. Like blah blah blah. Pay me what you want it. Like blah blah blah. Bitch better have my money. Like blah blah blah.
Of course, I'll leave their channels down below. First question of the tag is, what are you wearing? I am wearing, right here, some shorts. All I'm wearing. Ever been in love? Okay, so girl, I actually thought I was in love with someone, but obviously it was not love. I think it was more like, I don't know what I would call it, but it was sure not love, okay? Ever had a terrible breakup? I don't think I've ever had like a terrible breakup that's gonna like, you know, hurt me or anything. I just think if someone breaks up with me, they're missing out on an amazing girl. Don't get it twisted, okay, boys? How tall are you? I am 5'6", 5'7"-ish. I'm like between 5'6" and 5'7". Do you weigh? I actually don't know how much I weigh. I don't really don't check the scale. I don't got time for that. I really focus on how I feel from the inside out. If I'm feeling good about myself, okay? I have no tattoos. The only piercing I have is my ears. I always wanted to get my belly button pierced, but I'm a scared cat, so that ain't gonna happen unless you get me drunk, and I don't drink, so OTP, one true pairing, I believe it is, and I don't really know, and I honestly, I feel bad saying this, I really don't care. Favorite show? Okay, so I hardly ever watch TV. I really watch a lot of YouTube. I actually really like Scandal, so I'm a Scandal girl. I also really like Orange is the New Black. The reason why I know all these shows is because I stalk Netflix. I'm obsessed with it. Favorite bands? I don't think I have a favorite band. Honestly, I have a variety of bands that I like, but I don't have one particular favorite, you know. Something you miss. Oh, I didn't hate high school. I didn't love high school, but sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, the world was so much easier then. I thought the world was so much harder than in high school, but the world is so much easier in high school. So I would have to say at times I do miss high school, and at times I'm like, oh hell no, I don't miss high school, but I miss it sometimes, okay? My favorite song.
Been up all night, trying to get there rich. I've been working on my shit. Milk the whole game twice. Gotta get it how I live. I've been working on my shit. Now get this work.
Question: how old are you? I am 19. I'll be 20 in September 10th. Shout out to all my Virgos out there. Oh hey. My zodiac sign is a Virgo. Quality I look for in a partner. Okay, that's good. That's good. You're getting real deep there, girl. Okay. So my qualities that I personally look for in a partner is someone who is honest, loyal, kind, intelligent, family-minded, sweet, pretty much a down-to-earth person, someone who I can build a life with. I'm very relationship, guys. I don't do hookups really in my life, so I know I'm young, but hey, can't stay young forever. My favorite quote is, be who you want to be. It's so simple, but it's such a strong quote because you can be whoever you want to be in this world. There's so many possibilities. There's nothing that's impossible in this world. If you really want something so badly, you put time and effort and dedication in it. You put so much determination in anything you want in this world and anything you want in your life. You can be anything you want to be in this world. There's nothing in this world that's impossible in your life. So if you get anything from this video, get that. Be who you want to be in this life. Do anything you want. And if it has a positive outlook on life and it can help someone, do it. Don't be afraid, okay? You only have one life to live. So be who you want to be, okay? Snap, snap, snap. I'm using this Real Techniques modern natural makeup palette. It's a gold eyeshadow. I'm applying it all over the lid area of the eyes. Favorite actor? I don't really have a favorite actor. Sorry. Color, okay, this is what I'm talking about. My favorite color is pink, and I also have been loving baby blue. Loud music or soft? Both. For loud music, I like to play like some like Iggy Azalea, some fresh and upbeat music. For soft music, I love me some country music. You go when you're sad. When I'm sad, I personally speak to the Lord, God, Jesus. But yeah, that's where I go when I'm sad. I like to listen to positive motivational speakers like Joel Osteen, or I just like to stay positive because I know everything will get better. Although I'm sad in that moment, I know it all will get better, and thank the Lord, it usually gets better. Just gonna blend the harsh edges out on this color with a crease brush. It takes me about like 10 to 15 minutes to shower. And this is without shaving. If I'm shaving or doing other kind of shiznits, it takes me about 30 minutes. I can get it going and keep it moving. I'm just going in with a matte brown in the crease area right now. Getting ready in the morning, an hour or 2, sometimes 3. I ain't lying to you. Ever been in a physical fight? No, because if I did, I would whoop her butt. Really not a drama kind of girl. I stay away from that stuff. It gets needed in life. What's the point of physical fighting? I'm just building up that gold color. A turn on is when someone is sweet and honest and genuine, pretty much. A turn off is when someone is really full of themselves, really unkind to other people, and really mean to other people, and try to bring other people down. I'm not about that life. The reason why I created my YouTube channel is because I wanted to tell girls, express to them how beautiful they are inside and out. It doesn't have to depend on your size, your shape, your color of your skin, or the way you look. If you have true beauty, it starts from within, and people the way you want to be treated from the inside out. And I just started my YouTube channel just to help other people and put a smile on other girls' faces. So that's pretty much why I started my YouTube channel. I didn't start it for the money. I didn't start it for the fame, okay? I'm just here to show you who I am and hopefully help you out. Here's that's a good question. I hate bugs. Thing that made you cry. Oh, okay, that's good. I almost cried last night. I was watching 2 videos actually. I was watching Beautiful Bronze Goddess, I think that's her name, and she just made a video on like just a real video. I will link it down below. When you watch the video, you would totally understand what I'm saying. And then also I was watching Erica Faye, and it was about her wedding, and literally I love weddings. That's why I think I'm going to do a bridal makeup look, because I love weddings. I don't even got a man, I'm talking about weddings. Just highlight my brow bone. Last time I said I love someone, I replied to a comment last night. I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Do you see the bags? That's why I have bags again. I go to bed real late, especially in the summer, but at 3 last night I replied to a comment. I was like, I love you, and it was to a couple people, so, because I really do love y'all. Behind my YouTube name. Okay, so my first YouTube name was Rose Beauty 21, and Rose is my last name. I chose Beauty obviously because I like doing makeup, and then 21 was just random, I think. I don't remember why I chose 21. Swag. Changed my name to Rose Kimberly. My full name is Kadisha Latoya Rose. I don't really tell people my middle name because I don't really like it. I'm not really a fan of it. So you lucky girl that you know my middle name now, okay? So that's my full name. So Rose obviously is my last name. It's usually, my first name is usually a lot harder for people to remember. Kadisha, I do go by Kadisha in my real life. I go by Rose in my real life. So both of those names I answer to just in general. Kimberly is my mom's first name. So I wanted to have a part of my dad and a part of my mom's first name in that name, in that YouTube name, so that's where that came from, okay? The last book I read a lot of books, okay? I don't really remember, so I read a lot of books. The last person I talked to was Riza from my Instagram page. Follows me, who's super sweet and super supporting. Thank you so much, Riza. And the last person I texted was my cousin. Favorite food? I have so much food that I like. That's weird, y'all. I'm applying some false lashes with my hair glue, okay? I like sides. I don't know, I'm weird. If you have a favorite food, leave me a comment down below so I can go try it out. I want to visit personally. I want to go to Australia. I want to go back to London because I literally want to go back there because I really want to go. If you didn't know, I did live in London when I was like 6 or like 5-ish for like 6 months. Last place I went to visit, I think it was Miami. I went last May after my sophomore year, after my freshman year of college. It was last May I went to Miami. It was amazing. I loved it. I had so much fun, and the food was delicious. The people are fun, and it's just a fun place to be. I'm only applying a light layer of foundation. I just don't really want too much of coverage today. I'm keeping it really simple with y'all. Real simple and real chill, okay? With concealer, I'm keeping it really simple and real chill, you know? You have a crush? Okay. Keep on watching for the end of this video when I tell you my little story, okay? Last time you kissed someone. Okay, we're getting personal here. The last time I kissed someone, I think it was in February or March. My lips don't get around like that, people, okay? Last time I was insulted, I get insulted, I got insulted yesterday by someone. They commented on my video. What are you gonna do? keep it moving. If it's BS, I just keep it moving and I've got time for it. But if it is constructive criticism, I take it in and see what I can do with it. I make it work. I'm just setting under my eyes. Flavor of sweet. Okay, so I have really sensitive teeth. I don't know why I have really sensitive teeth. I'm like, dang. But if I eat too much candy, my teeth start hurting me, so I don't really eat too much candy. But I also don't really have a favorite sweet. My favorite candies to eat, if I do eat this candy, is Twizzlers. I don't play any instruments, sorry. Piece of jewelry, these earrings, because I always wear them. The last sport I played, I think it was cheerleading. Although I do go to the gym, and I think that's a sport also because you're getting your body worked up. So y'all can't tell me that ain't a sport, okay? But cheerleading was the last sport. I was also a cheerleading captain, and I did cheerleading all through high school. The last song I played was, you know, Iggy Azalea Work that I just sang for you guys. You want a replay of that, people? Chat up line? I don't know. Is this like if you want to try to get with somebody, or is this like saying hi to girls? Okay, now I get this last question. Okay, so have I ever used a pickup line? I guess you're trying to say. No. I don't really do pickup lines. I'm a girl that's all about eye contact, and I'm all about smiling with you and making eye contact. Okay, face and you know, smile and make some eye contact. I'm not really flirting with y'all right now, okay? I hung out with anyone. I hung out with some RAs last night, I think. No, I'm an SRA at my college. Last question is, who should answer this tag? I tag everyone to answer this tag. Still watching the video, because I know some of y'all leave it like in the 2 minutes. But if you're still watching the video, I tag you 100%. And in general, just leave a comment down below if you have anything in common with a girl. I'm going to tell you guys my story and how I need your opinion, okay? So this is a boy story, okay? Because y'all my girls and I need your opinion. So if you guys didn't know, for school, I go to school in New York City, and also I'm an SRA, which is a senior RA. I'm not really a senior. I'm going to be a junior in fall, but I do have the qualifications to be a senior RA, so I am a senior RA. Summer, we have residents also, but we have more interns and intern here in the summer, and they need a place to stay, so they sometimes stay in the dorms. There's just one person who is staying in the dorms, and super cute, guys, like literally so cute. I'm just like, okay, so cute. But anyway, I get like super quiety when I'm talking about stuff like this. But anyway, the first time I saw him was, it was actually Kiki's birthday. You know, Kiki's my friend, and it was her birthday, and we're walking back from her birthday party, and I was like all dressed up. I was in heels and feeling myself walking, and he was standing outside the dorm, and he saw us, and he looked up, and he like smiled at me, and then like looked down after that. Like, he kind of like checked me out and then smiled at me and then looked down back at his phone, and that was the first time I ever actually saw him. The next time I saw him was in the lobby of the building or the dorm. To get through the elevators, you have to go through a gate in the dorms here at my college, and only the staff, which I'm a part of the staff, and the security guards or anyone who is pro staff in general knows how to get through the gates really easily, okay? He was with his friends, and I'll show them a secret and they're like, oh my god. I'm like, yeah. And when he was like, oh my god, he was like making full-on eye contact with me. Like I said, I'm all about eye contact, so he was making full-on eye contact with me, and I just felt the chemistry there, okay, people? I felt the chemistry. So he's making full-on eye contact with me, and that was just the second time I saw him, and he was like smiling and, you know, doing eye contact, like I said. I saw him last night, and I was in the RA office. Like I said, I was hanging out with my RAs. As soon as I was walking out the RA office, he came through the door of the lobby, and I saw him, but we didn't say anything to each other. But he was like, I like walked to the gates, and I was putting my card, because sometimes I do put in my card to get in the gates when I feel like to. So I was putting in my card to get in the gate, and he was like taking forever to find his card. I don't know why he was taking forever, but I think he was just waiting for me to walk in front of him personally. So I put in my card, I went in my elevator. Now, there's two different elevators. There's the 2 to 9 elevators, and then there's the 9 to 15 elevators. So he lives, I guess, on the 9 to 15 floor, one of those floors in general. And I went to the 2 to 5 floors. this is the point of the story where it gets juicy, okay? So as he was passing, literally he passed, and as he was passing by the elevator I was in, I was the only person in the elevator, and he did like a side eye and like stopped a little, like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up? How are you? And then he was like, then he went in the elevator. We're both in the elevators, standing in the elevators next to each other and talking to each other. It was real crazy, okay? So he was like, I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm like yelling right now. I'm like, I'm doing great. The elevator's closed. And I was like, ah, man, I should have got out the elevator and went in the elevator that he was in. But back to my story again. I'm not really aggressive when it comes to guys. I